All right, let's get into it. I didn't set anything up for this. We're just hopping right in. So, I want to talk about a couple things I've been thinking about. Um, I guess let's get right into it. So, first of all, I guess to establish a point for this video, this channel, um, I'd like to, just because I haven't really seen it out there, somebody starting from the beginning and kind of showing the whole process. I hope I can succeed in whatever I end up doing, looking at marketing agencies, because that's like what you hear online when you start looking up how to be an entrepreneur. I guess I didn't preface this too much, but the whole point of this channel is I want to have a way to document everything that I do. Something I realized before I started, kept going, is that it's like really hard to find something out there that really shows you how to get started. And that's where I am right now. I'm just trying to figure this stuff out. So I don't really have too much to offer to you guys other than I hope that an account of my experiences, pretty much live to my life, it might be able to help somebody out there. Because all I'm thinking of is in my position right now. I don't have to say, um, I don't have to say my position before because it's where I am right now. Is that I just wish I could look up a video that tells me how to do everything, and it's not out there. Let's all be honest for a second. It's not out there. Like there's nothing that you can look up and it's how to live life. And it's not going to tell you everything that you need to do to get to the end of life and say I'm fulfilled. I'm a little nervous now. We're getting into it. I realized I had to take some type of action. Maybe this YouTube channel is a way for me to kind of hold myself accountable because it's hard, you know? So there's no real way for you to just go in your mind and just organize it all out in a day. You know, you can't just like figure out this is what I'm going to do. And yeah, true. All my experiences are not going to be the same, but maybe I can give you a little bit of mind processes as I go through this. And, you know, I might not be the best at it, obviously. It doesn't matter what the quote is. The point is, you suck at everything until you get better at it. So, right now, I'm in the season of sucking horribly at everything. I'm going to college at the end of the summer. And I'm excited for it, but I guess my real motivation in life is to be fulfilled when I'm on my deathbed. And I don't know if there's many out there who are the same. Maybe everybody's thinking the same thing, but I know for sure that's all I'm chasing. This is just a step in that, I guess. So I feel like I enjoy it though, learning about business, marketing, and learning about in that space advertisements and stuff, which has kind of been the track that I'm on. And but one thing I've realized over the past couple days, I got to take some sort of action. So here I am, making my first video. Uh, yeah, I guess I really don't know what's like coming up next. You know, I don't really have a plan or anything because I'm in that stage where it's like it's all hitting me at once. You know, you gotta organize it all before you can do anything about it. Maybe it's a way for me to talk through myself and maybe go back later and watch a video on some stupid decision I made. Why did I do that, God? But that's besides the point. I can wrap this up. I know people don't want to spend a long time here. Nobody's got time to focus anymore. But one thing I realized for sure so far is that I'm not going to be able to do this unless I get myself in the right headspace, you know? I'm not going to be able to do this unless I kind of start taking action to learn and like learn from my mistakes. so far a mistake that I've made is just not doing anything about it, I guess. I won't disclose any personal information. If you know me, you know me. Um, I prefer you don't share that in like the comments or anything. I know somebody will figure out who I am. And, showing my face on the internet, obviously you're gonna figure out who I am. But point is, I don't want this to be like something this is who I am. I want this to be something that somebody 20 years from now comes and watches this video and it kind of gives them somewhere to start. I just want to help people start. This is fun, but I'll wrap it up here. I hope I was able to let you know kind of what I'm doing here. In fact, I just got out of, it was at 5 o'clock this evening. I had a little free webinar that came up from Grant Cardone. I'm sure you've all heard his name once before. And it ended up being like 2 hours long. I just finished like 20 minutes ago. Of course, I don't know anything right now, so can't tell you guys anything yet. Of course, he had his offer at the end because it was a free one. You get to the end and it's like, okay, it was 397 for 3 books, and then a normally $19,000 thing. If you bought all these pieces individually, I don't gotta get into the details. Point is, I just kind of looked at it, and this is what I wrote down in my notebook. Let me grab it. All right. So I took all my notes and stuff. Oh, geez, that's not what. There's all my notes. You gotta stay focused. Don't make fun of my handwriting. I dealt with that enough already. But then, so I guess this is one thing I figured out so far is I'll cover it up. It's the big idea so far. So on this page, I wrote down his like deals that he gave us, right? And but the thing is, I sat there for a couple seconds. He was like, "Price is going back up in 15 minutes. What are you gonna do about it?" And yeah, I bet it would be helpful to have all that stuff, like have these purchased courses and things that are gonna tell me exactly what I need to do to make $1 million. But that doesn't exist out there. Let's be honest. All I can do is provide an account of my actions, and maybe they work out for me. They might work out for you, but they might not. I'm just showing you the perspective of somebody who is at like level 0 and of course wants to go up. Maybe this is the only video I post. That would be a shame, wouldn't it? At least now I know I have a reason to do it for myself, because I'll be disappointed in myself if I don't. Either way, I'm going into a tangent. Don't need to get on that. This is the big idea that I came up with after looking at the prices. Here it is. That's what I wrote down. I wrote down under it, nah, I can do it myself. For real. Using FR as for real as an abbreviation is pretty rough, but definitely in those high school days still. But yeah, that's the whole point of it. That's the whole point of what I'm doing right now. Is here's my perspective of the world. I got my dirty bed back there. I keep pointing the wrong way, guys. It's mirrored. Forget about it. But provide an account of my actions, so hopefully somebody else can look at it and get some value out of it from the beginning. That's the whole point. I can record now. I'll show you from the start. So, anyways, introduction video signing off. If anybody's watching this in 10 years, I really hope I did something about it. I'll see you guys in the next one. Okay, just another test. Last one came out as a MKV file. My nose a little bit, makes some noise. There's a picture up there. Oh, everything's remixed here.